So, June is here and we are near the end of the updates on Unleashed 2. To close up the free pack barrage, we got our last pack of Acceleracers. This time around we get the Wylde Battles pack, a 3-charge boost balance car, not very original, I know. With this one we pretty much have all Teku cars on Unleashed 2. So Acceleracers now can finally chill out a little bit, right?
No.
Unfollowing that, we get Porkchop's Jackhammer. Surprisingly, not stuck on the heavy duty or the drift class, but actually a 3-boost charge rocket, which easily by default make it better than those two other options. So starting with Battles pack, yeah, my story really gave a new set of exhausts to it. I mean, it does look pretty cool, but come on my story, really? Anyway, I'm happy to say that this one is actually a really solid balance car. I mean, it's not gonna break any records or shake the high tier meta, but as a 3-boost charge vehicle, it's a pretty decent one. It especially felt good with both green and blue handling perks, at least for me. Maybe it's my balance car biased, but I really enjoyed this one. Kinda remind me of Oil Pro, but not really, with the green handling build, which lets the car take some insane angles on corners, but it does make the car a little oversteery happy. I guess now that I compare to Power Pro, people will think that the car is bad, so forget about that. Overall, a solid free balance car, with its highlight clearly being on the handling. Very sharp, very sensitive. You can take this thing on the inside of the corners, so nice. I love driving it. I will be maining this car for sure. Now, little Jackhammer here was a pain in the ass to get used to it. I'm definitely not the guy when it comes to rocket cars. I mostly despise the handling of that class. But man, this one was on another level. It's stiff handling with some pitches of understeering, very common among rocket cars, but what's not very common is the size of this thing. This big boy wants the track all for himself, and you will need to get used to it to properly use this vehicle on its limit. But when you get there, oh yeah, this one is really good. By far the best Accelerator free pack vehicle, and in general one of the best Acceleracers cars that you can get. Also, another thing that some players are starting to complain about, clipping. And after a few tries on some tracks, yes, indeed the car has some clipping issues, so be careful while driving it. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's your typical good rocket car, and not very surprisingly, being the only rocket on the pack, is the best vehicle of all the Acceleracers free pack that we got at the end. With that said, this one was definitely the best free Accelerator pack, not the best free overall pack, as I had to give it to the Highway 35. The Ballistic and the Muscle Tunnel were really good vehicles for both of their classes, but we finished the free content with some good stuff, especially after those very underwhelming free packages that we got on the last 2 months or so. As far as meta goes, compared to the other base cars, you have better options on the base game as both rocket or balance vehicles, not even mention the Swift class, which is a whole nother level compared to those other 2 classes. But I still believe that you should not sleep on those 2, especially Jackhammer. And just to finish the video, with another good choice of vehicle that came with the Acceleracers free pack, the Iridium from the Silencer team, another good balance vehicle, probably even better than the Battles pack one, mostly because it has 4 charge boosts, and it's very similar to the Legendary Yasko. So if you are already a Yasko man, you feel right at home. Anyway, that's it for me. Don't forget to download those vehicles and let me know how you feel about the last batch of free cars. Ciao!